She returned on a dingy alone. She had a strong urge to shut the motor off and let the current take her. She couldn't work out where that impulse came from, so she did her best to resist it. Hmm. Guitar player. He said they took turns. The water was cold and the floating bicycle, while technically marvelous, wasn't quite buoyant enough for the both of them. Swimming is hard work, the hardest work that dog had ever done, he expected. They'd been traveling this way for most of the night, struggling through the icy water, stopping to recover when they could find a rock large enough to start a small campfire. He had his belongings stuffed into a weathered guitar case at the end of the thin rope. It floated pretty well, so he only had to keep an eye on it and occasionally free it from a rock or some driftwood it was caught on. She invited him to ride away in the dinghy. He appreciated the offer, but they weren't in a hurry. She met a painter on the shipwrecks. He never worked from photographs, so his paintings could be divided into two categories. There were the ones he painted from life, and the Echo River was a very good source for these because its currents were so unpredictable and the tunnels so dark. He rendered these in oil paint by lamplight, working for hours cross-legged on the porch of his houseboat/studio. And there were the ones he painted from memory, mostly the memory of a single wreck he encountered as a much younger man, picking up litter where the coastal highway cleaves to the rocky beaches of the northern California. These were done in watercolor. He preferred to work on them in the morning in a room he rented near the airport in Louisville. He had some postcard-sized sketches in charcoal, too, of the Iron Pariah. It wasn't a wreck exactly, but it felt right. He tried to scribble one down every time he encountered it. Though it was so unpredictable and he was so focused on details, he usually just ended up with a handful of inscrutable marks. Flower salesman, wearing pots, bobbing untethered, he quarreled them with a long pole and a string of small adjustments. Look, he just started work for the day, so his stock was full. He pushed a few bouquets away. First was a delicate mixture of pansies arranged in a Byzantine style. He said it was for a particular kind of person. If it didn't remind her of anyone specific, she'd better move on. Next, a rustic bundle of blue-petaled flowers of many different types. He suggested it would make an appropriate thinking of you bouquet. Finally, a delicate mass of roses, made to look messy. She thought it looked serene, and he agreed. He drifted away with the current, pushing his flowers along with the raft. She gave in, shut off the motor and floated for a while. Then, she knew what she'd been craving, a moment of silence. Okay, cool, now what? Dude, what do we do about Conway, though? They kidnapped him. Dun dun dun. Okay, girl, you wanna be in silence, I get it. But what are we doing now? Guys. Conway's kidnapped. We need to help him. Look at them eating their sandwiches while Conway is kidnapped by skeletons. Just in time, we already finished eating, but we're about to place her to go order for Clara. She's back on board getting ready for her show. Take a look at the menu, I'm sure there's something you'll like. Ida is a bit of a local celebrity. For her cooking, I mean. Hey, Ezra was just asking about you. He's around the corner playing a video game. Maybe go let him know you two are back, or where's the old man anyway? Oh, bad luck. He'll get it next time. Hey, got a quarter? He's almost got this. It's true. Those machines are rigged. Oh, definitely. They're still fun, though. I just say throwing money away. Yeah, I hear you. So, where's, They took him, bro. Damn, yeah, he really got himself in a situation there. Yeah, I'm gonna go sit down. Cool. Oh, the food is good here. I think everyone else is finished camp, but you could probably get something to go. Hey, listen, it sounds like that old man you were following around. She was not following him around. Guess he had to leave. Oh wait, he said that to Ezra. I thought he was like talking to Shannon. Is he coming back? Well, probably not. He's got himself on a trajectory, you know. Anyway, I don't know what kind of plans you have now, but if you need help figuring out your next move, you can always talk to me and Miss Junebug. I just wanted to make sure you know that. Let's go with Julian. Oh yeah, he's your brother, you said, right? Hey, maybe you still have time to poke around this place a little. They have some pretty wild stuff in here. I like how everyone is so chill that Conway is taken away. Hey, did you see this? They keep a table full of fake food over here. I've never known why. Actually, I think it might be real food coated with shellac or something, preserved. Oh, and look, this tentacle-looking thing is half-eaten. This is someone's meal they didn't finish? Tentacle? Gross. Man, I don't know. Some people really like that stuff. I had some fried calamari once at the gas station. Wow, the best. The best decision is to eat that kind of food at a gas station. It was pretty good, but I stripped the gear trying to chew the beak. They're supposed to take that out. Ugh. I've never tried anything with tentacles. Someone had to preserve this half-eaten meal. It must have been pretty important to them, right? Maybe it belonged to someone they care about, like a beloved uncle had a mid-meal stroke, so they kept it in his memory. Yeah, like the sunflower seeds my folks left behind. Oh, I'm sure your folks are fine, though. Are you worried about them? I mean, I don't know. Did they like actually left him, or did something happen to them? I don't know. It's weird that they just disappeared. Listen, that's okay to be worried. You're doing fine. Weird. Somehow I thought it was his truck and delivery and all. It was. That's what she's saying when he gave it to her before they took him away. But you're going to deliver it anyway? Why? So we're really gonna let Conway just walk there? That's right, he's a friend too. Jenny and I will help you unload when we get there. Lift with your legs, Cricket. Yes, ma'am. So, how was everything? How was the sweet cave snail? Devastating. You're a killer, Ida. Well, I can't take all the credit. Sam came across a whole cave snail colony down there about a year back, and I've been leaving raw candy for them to gorge on since. We just started harvesting earlier this month. Ew. It's all about patience down here. Everything grows more slowly in the dark. There's a fish in lake there that lives to 200 years, and its flavor profile only develops at about 75. I got a pot of bones in there that's been stewing for at least a week. I don't even remember why I put them on. Come to think of it, I don't even remember what kind of bones they are. Human bones? Definitely. Oh, we need one for the road. Clara said she wanted, something primordial, she said. What does that mean? I have no idea. Primordial? Something simple, maybe? Ah, could be. Here, you pick. I'm not good at this. Something simple. Blind prawn cakes with cranberry butter sauce. Good choice. Your friend will love it. I'll have that tried out, sweetie. You know, the most simplest dish. Ew. Ew, why would you do these things? Oh, I don't know. And that was the small one. They're symmetrical. Sorry I startled you, sweetie. Oh, whose food is this? This is the Diva stable. This was the Diva's meal. This was about 15 years old. It's true, things are different then. Nobody came to eat here. We were fighting just to keep the lights on. Sam, my husband, was depressed. He couldn't catch anything. That was part of the problem. Most of what we served was shipped in frozen or dried, and I just threw it in a fryer. We both came a long way since then. Well, two young men came in for dinner. Seasoned divers, they said. Over 10,000 hours between them and Lake Leith alone. They'd been out all day salvaging parts from a riverboat wreck, and had woke up a fierce hunger, they said. They ordered the whole menu without even looking. It was a short menu in those days. I sat them right here and went back to the kitchen. Sam was at the next table doing a sudoku and drinking malt liquor, his usual routine at the time. An hour later I was cleaning up when Sam came bursting into the kitchen. Ida, he said kind of frantic, those divers are still hungry, bring them another course. And I said they already ordered the whole menu. Sam said make something new, keep making up dishes, whatever, just keep bringing out food. So I did until the small hours of the morning. I made up so many new dishes that night I could read a book, and it was good, inspired. But I was working so hard and fast at the burning edge of inspiration I didn't think to write any of it down, and I was so wrecked with exhaustion the next day I knew I couldn't remember that all I'd done in the kitchen. Sam thought we could take a photograph of the leftovers, but we couldn't get the lighting right, so we just shellacked the whole table. Now, when I need inspiration for the menu, oh my gosh, I come and look here and think about all those ingenious dishes I threw together for those divers. Of course they didn't pay their full bill. I heard one of them complaining to the other, let's just pay half and let them charge the other half to whatever demon is in the kitchen kept making the food faster than we could ask for it. But it all worked out. Things have really turned around since then. This place is actually pretty popular now. The success in our expanded menu inspired Sam too. He said they're bringing back the most magnificent ingredients from his nightly dives. I'd better get to work. Stay right here, sweetie, and I'll bring you a treat on my way back out. Wow. Wait, so what now? Oh, this is Sam? Hello, Sam. Catch something? Well, buddy, I guess you're the catch of the day, the one and only. So what are you? You look like... well, some kind of fish, I guess. Kind of a mopey little guy, huh? I can see it in your eyes. You smell like kind of dusty, dry... oh, come on, man, you need to chill. Where the hell have you been swimming? Skin feel like sandpaper, huh? Well, she'll figure something out. I think I'll call you... sandpaper fish. Welcome to Salmonidas, the one and only sandpaper fish. I hope you enjoy your stay. I mean, not too much, if you know what I mean. Have you ever seen a creature like me before? You were pretty far down there. I wouldn't be surprised if I'm the first, except there were two divers who went before me long ago. Maybe that was before your time. How old are you anyway? I ate here once, back in the bad old days, two young guys. Could have been brothers, maybe. I was over in a corner with my coffee and crossword. I hadn't been able to catch a thing, so I had to just fried up something from frozen. Well, these guys were hungry enough to eat it and ask for more, and they did at least as much talking as eating. See, like I said, they were divers, and like I said, they might have been brothers. They had a kind of a rivalry going between them or something. Ada was about to write up that check, but I slipped calmly and quietly into the kitchen for a minute and told her to just keep bringing out food. I figured they wouldn't notice, caught up in their boasting as they were, and I wanted to listen. They went back and forth for hours about all the deep and dangerous dives they'd been on, new tunnels they discovered, all the weird creatures they encountered, in the weirdest depths of Lake Leith. It was like a dance, no, like a boxing match. Each story went deeper than the last, and I listened to every word of it, memorized every description of every tunnel and diving route they discovered. That's my map now, you see. For 15 years, I've been using routes these two young divers discussed right there at the table. Well, I could write a guidebook to the depths of this lake, but I don't dare. Someone would steal my good diving spots, and then where would we be? See, people come here from all over just to try our daily catch, because they know it's unique. Ain't you proud? Since I can't write any of it down, I just preserve that table where they had their meal, so I can look at it to jog my memory. Like, they were eating pickled crab when they talked about that shipwreck full of salamanders. Pretty clever, huh? It's my own secret code. Well, I'll be straight with you, sandpaper fish. There is one feature of this arrangement that I find unsettling. In fact, I lose a decent amount of sleep over it. I told you those boys were competing, right? One-upping each other. I mean, each getting wilder and more adventurous as they traded tales. Well, I navigate mostly in the dark down there, just going by touch and a kind of mental picture I can construct from their detailed boasts. And every time I explore a new diving spot from those recollections, I have to weigh it all against the risk that I'm headed right into a dangerous falsehood. One of those men could have felt for a moment like he was losing some ground in their little duel. So he could have slipped a fake one in there. Maybe told a fib about some dive he went on and found a colony of blind shrimp living in the discarded refrigerator. And when I get down there, my diving bell cracks open on a sharp rock where he said that fridge would be. And that's the end of some of Salmonidas. To be honest, that possibility puts the fear of death in me every time I touch water. Hey Sam, good haul tonight? We'll see what you can make of it. Yeah, pretty good I think. I had some trouble down by the narrow tunnel. Some kind of fast-growing freshwater barnacles just about sealed it up. I picked away for half an hour before I gave up and went around the other way. But I got the catch of the day. That's the important part. That's what people travel for. Seems so quiet. Yeah, there's a fish or two. Not too many. It's not like a surface lake where you get sunlight propping up the food chain. Life down here grows slowly, patiently, and quietly. Will you stay for a drink? I've got a dark rum that goes well with coffee. Got to leave, but thanks. Just passing through. Hey, aren't we all? Oh, she's got your food ready. You'll enjoy your meal, right?
This world is not my home. I'm just passing through. My treasures and my hopes are placed beyond the blue. Many friends and kin have gone on before, and I can't feel at home in this world anymore. I have a loving mother up in glory land, and I don't expect to stop until I shake her hand. She's waiting out for me in heaven's open door, and I can feel at home in this world anymore. Oh Lord, you know I have no friend like you. If heaven's not my home, oh Lord, what will I do? Angels beckon me to heaven's open door, and I can feel at home in this world anymore.
That was so pretty. Listens to the river. What? Oh. A fancy way to say that we're staying here. Now we return.